looking at is a screen grab of me trying to log on to a Rust Legacy server. It says you joined our server with an unsupported client, but it was supported earlier today about 4 hours before this screenshot. To play here, you need to use supported client. Supported clients are at rustlegacy.eu, which is the one I'm running, and yes, I re-downloaded that version and it still says this. rustuj.cz, rustrome.ru, and rustrelic.eu. I'm not bringing up rustrelic in this video. Please download this client and then go to Discord, and here's their email, and it signed their web page where you just go to rustuj.cz. I usually just call this one the vanilla one. As you can see in the background here, we have the map, and if you're not aware of it, a unsupported client message only happens in such a way that you wouldn't be able to see this. This is more like what an admin would do when they're punishing you and want to make sure you can't interfere with the game. You're being placed in a neutral location, in this case on top of Mount Everest, to look down on the game, and every time you move just a little bit, it puts you back here. Plain English, it is a supported client. They've just decided to make theirs use a modded client, or they're using this as an opportunity to get people to try to download from one of these 4 locations: rustrelic.eu, rustrome.ru, rustuj.cz, or rustlegacy.eu. So let's go a little forward here. Rust Legacy EU's 3 mega.nz rebuild links are just extractable zip files. They just extract. You just right-click them, extract them. They're just zip files. Their Rust overlay link actually is a Pig City build at this IP address here. I'll just include it right in the sentences. It was too slow to download at all, but why would I bother when I can get Rust Legacy's version of Rust 2013, 2014, and 2015, and experiment with them. And by the way, as of today, the 2014 and 2015 version, both of them will work even if the server says it wants 2015 version of Rust Legacy. It doesn't have a problem with it. And even the previous one I was talking about that's at rustuj.cz, 2 of their IP addresses they have work fine. Only one of them is making this complaint, and it's stopping the proceedings with, again, what appears to be a fake incompatibility message. rustrome.ru links to a Google Drive with 3 Trust Me Bro installer rebuilds, and the April 5th, 2021 version that has a bunch of gopnik in there, basically translating to weapon reskin client, exists, and the April 5th lots and lots more gopnik statement just means icons, textures, and weapon reskin client. And the April 3rd, 2021 version, the one I actually got a hold of and altered, called the classic client, or as I put in here, gopnikgopnik, was almost extractable, and I was able to remake a safer install script to extract it all. And that's the one I've been playing with lately, that I'm able to get a better version of the background map. And that's a good reason for it, because even though that version doesn't let you alter the map, what it is, it's actually, when you hit the M button for your map, it puts your view of the game as you being, I don't know, a mile above the map and looking straight down. So it's not a map with a copyright to it. It's literally just a view of the actual game in progress. If somebody sets off some C4 or whatever, or, satchel charges, you see the flash. And that's probably how one of the original maps was built that they use in the game, and I'll bring that up in a minute. But of the versions here, rustlegacy.eu has versions you can add a map overlay to, because I did to the 2014 and 2015 version. The rustrome client has its own mapping utility and doesn't seem to have any information anywhere to how to alter it. But hey, I was able to build one, a modified version of the extractor, to where it would be, I can just upload a backup copy so you can all just download it instead. And again, all they have to do is put up a little documentation in not just Russian, and maybe we could all enjoy the game. But anyway, it's listed as one of them that's suggested. The Rust uj.cz website's Trust Me Bro installer is not extractable as of today anyway that I try. I give up. And of the 3 IP addresses that they host on their server, only one of them seems to have a fake demand of a client download claiming it's not compatible. So I say, why bother? It's only one server, and honestly, it's the one that has a lot of annoying restrictions on it, like some of them do, and I don't want to bother with it. By the way, any of the links that are to mega.nz or whatever require https:////. You can't just type it in; it won't work correctly. And here are the, here's rustuj.cz, and there's the link page that talks about how to get the mega.nz file here. Here's the legacy classic rust.rom.ru here, and it goes to a Google Drive. And again, I was able to extract one of the 3 that are there. And here's a web archive version of rustlegacy.eu that shows that it had the 3 links for Rust Legacy 2013, 2014, and 2015, which they still host. And they're all mega.nz file links. Now, I want to bring up something very important about this. Rust, the old version, had an add-on function that was dumped into it as an afterthought to give us a map capability. I don't know exactly when it happened, but I have a time and date stamp for a posting on Gary's blog posting. And this is the modifications I've done to the map. Once it downloads itself after doing an update of any kind, you can make your own version of the map by altering this. And I'm going to be building another version of this. Is the now not quite final form of the map I was building. And now I'm not going to do any more with it. What I'm going to do is make a version of this that has literally every detail in it, including the rocks themselves in the rock update, and try to make it to where it's a really useful map for everybody. And I'm going to dump it into not this thing that refuses to acknowledge that I'm already in the game and it's not really incompatible, but to rustlegacy.eu's project and ask them if they want to use it as an alternative map. You just simply put it in the directory and rename the old one, and you're good. But yeah, that one will be done, and it'll have most of the mistakes in this map completely gone. And you'll have to add your own names like Portugal Mountain, Balzac Mountain, Next Valley, Zombie Hill, which no longer has zombies. You can do whatever you want to. But that one will have, you can actually look at things and see them, and you'll know where the rocks are. And they line up like very spooky, creepy kind of teeth up here. But anyway, as I was saying, today, this happened. Now, why would I do a video about it? It's only one server doing what looks kind of sketchy. Because at the moment they did it, every other server crashed. And when you try to download the supported client it links to, the first one it tells you to go to is rustlegacy.eu. That one was being overloaded. And all of them were, actually. It just seems weird. And again, it locks you in place like it's the admin getting mad at you, saying you're using an unsupported client when you obviously are not. And the server showed no activity I could see, except apparently there's 2 or 3 people who got on using their proprietary version. Again, they have a Trust Me Bro installer I don't trust. So yeah, that's what happened today. And yeah, one server out of dozens. And what it is I think this is a modded client requirement, not a supported client requirement. And I think it should be moved to the modded category, and I think it should be reclassified that way. Also, congratulations on the website, rustlegacy.eu, actually putting up the map and or client version requirement list. I made a suggestion like that. I don't know if they were listening to me, but it's really neat that they did that recently. So you can go to rustlegacy.eu and a couple of other websites, and it'll show you, what version it's required. Most of them just say it just needs to be, legacy version, but this one's actually specifying what version or iteration, like alpha, beta, whatever it was. So anyway, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with that. And that's my little video about the trouble I had today that seems artificial. Bye.